What's up, everybody? So, you want to know how to live and work in Thailand. Well, I'm getting ready to tell you. Here it comes. There needs to be a disclaimer. The latest fad for YouTubers is to find out where people work and then call their employers and try to get them fired. To those of you who wish to do that to me, I just want to tell you, please waste your time. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, moving on. How did I get a job in Thailand? Well, when I got to Thailand, I started doing my research on what I needed to do in order to work here because I really wanted to get a job. The visa situation here is simply not the same as it is in other Southeast Asian countries. It is much harder to stay in Thailand long term on a tourist visa. In some cases, it's not possible. In many cases, it is possible. To be safe, I knew I was either going to have an educational visa, which would cost more money than I had at the time, or I was going to have to look for a job and get on a NonB Visa, the B standing for business. To get the NonB Visa, the first thing I did was put a resume or CV online. I was very fortunate. The day that I put my resume online, I got a call back about 4 hours later. I began the phone interview at that time. I was invited to come to the city where the job is located, and I came and interviewed the following day, was accepted for the position, and started coming back and forth to that city Monday through Friday, and then going back to either Bangkok or Pattaya on the weekends, as I still had an apartment in Bangkok, so I had a place to stay there. But that's not really what this video is about. I came through the week to train and to learn my job, what I needed to do, and begin the visa application process. There are two requirements for working in Thailand that I am aware of. One is a correct visa. In my case, it's a NonB visa. The second is a valid work permit. Now, the work permit is a little tricky, although recently there has been some news regarding the work permit, which allows work permit holders to potentially work in fields or jobs unrelated to the specific job that they are entitled to work on the work permit itself. What I mean by that is the work permit specifically states what job you're working and where it's at. And in the past, that has always been that you could only work at that location, at that job, and if you left, the work permit was invalidated, and so was your visa. Now, as far as I know, that's still the case, with the exception of being able to potentially hold a job somewhere else with the work permit. There is a lot more detail on that. Do not take that as the gospel. Please visit a website such as integritylegal.com. They will give you more information. Also, Pattaya has a newspaper which released an article about it. You can search there if you have any questions. Beginning the visa process, I went to Savannakhet, Laos, and applied for a 30-day NonB Visa. That 30-day NonB Visa allowed me to stay in the country and allowed me to go to the job and train, etc. Once I was hired and the NonB Visa was obtained, I began the full process of becoming a worker at this organization. There are a few steps you have to go through in order to get a work permit to be quote-unquote legal here in the Kingdom of Thailand. One of those is you must obtain some type of license to work, whether that be a teaching license or some other type of corporate license. There's always something involved. The other is you have to have a criminal background check, and you cannot have any type of criminal background. In regards to the criminal background, it is my complete understanding from the office in Bangkok in which performed my criminal background check that they do a federal and state background check from your home country, and they also do a background check here in Thailand. And of course they're looking for convictions of crimes, etc., that kind of thing. So no criminal background for me, just in case any of you were wondering. Now, after that criminal background check is in, it takes approximately 2 to 3 more weeks to get your work permit. So you're looking at a total time, including getting the NonB Visa, of about 2 months is what it's going to take you to get the legal paperwork in order to officially work legally here in the Kingdom of Thailand. The work permit itself is, I believe, 3,900 baht. So in order to get the extended NonB Visa, which I have now, the extended NonB Visa is good for 1 year. I have to check in every 90 days with immigration. Basically, all I have to do is go and report my address and that I'm still working at the same location, etc., etc. That visa allows me to stay in the country for up to a year, and then I will have to renew it. The work permit is also valid as long as I'm working my job. If they terminate me or if I quit my job, the work permit is invalid, and the visa will also become invalid. If I quit my job or get terminated, I must go immediately to immigration and report it. They will give me a 7-day visa extension, or I can apply for a tourist visa. I can get the 7-day extension if I'm trying to get out of the country. That is my understanding of how it works. I could be wrong on some of that. However, I have researched it extensively, and I believe I am giving you the correct information. If you have any additional information that you would like to provide to the viewers of this channel, please feel free to leave comments below. And if I am wrong on anything, always open to the criticism. Please leave the comments below. So guys, NonB Visa and a work permit, that's what you need to work here in Thailand. I wish you all the very best of luck if you decide that you would like to come to Thailand to work. I will tell you that the process is time consuming, but I believe it's going to be worth it. And I intentionally didn't tell people where I'm working because I'm not going to. If you want to find out where I'm working, do the research. I'm sure many of you will. Everyone have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.